Hello, everyone. My name is Kai, and I'm one of the co-founders of ONINO. ONINO is a German blockchain company, and we are building a tokenization platform that makes the tokenization of any kind of real-world asset super easy and takes away all of the burdens of the technological infrastructure as well as the compliance that normally come with tokenization. And all of that we are building on our own customized blockchain infrastructure, the ONINO blockchain. Usually our tokenization platform is only accessible to our business clients, but recently we have released a public demo version with which we want to showcase the power of tokenization and how easy it can be done with ONINO to the public. And in today's video, we are just going to make a quick walkthrough where I'm going to guide you through the process of tokenization on our own demo platform version. So as you can see, we're on the tokenization platform here and can see all of the nice projects we have so far. And to start off creating our tokenization project, we now switch over to the admin tab and now get into the role of a potential token issuer who wants to issue a token. So we see we have a lot of different management functionalities here. And first of all, we're just going to go to new project. And this is the first step into our tokenization project, basically. So what we are doing here at the start is we first define the category of our token, right? Like what do we actually want to tokenize? We have, for example, a utility token. We can also tokenize debt, any form of credit, for example, a loan, a bond, and so on. We can also tokenize equity. So basically the shares in a company. We can also tokenize an entire fund, or we can even tokenize real estate. And today, for the sake of simplicity in the demo, we're just going to go with a utility token. And right now we are in the first step of our onboarding process. We will just enter our basic project information. And what we're going to do as an example today is tokenizing a project called BioInnovate, Fueling the Future of Gene Therapy, which is basically a tokenized mezzanine loan for a biotech startup. We can just also have a website here. And we can also add a quick short description that I prepared, which basically describes a short overview of our project. We can also add a category here. In this case, it's a mezzanine loan. And we can also add a detailed description here, which is basically kind of like the content for the website, the homepage of your tokenization project on the platform later on. So we're just going to go to the detailed description. And we can see we have a fully fledged text editor in here. I can just use it as any other text editor I'm used to. I can even format my text nicely, edit even images, videos, everything I want. So yeah, basically I can just enter any type of information here and create a homepage for my project. Perfect. So we're just going to close that. And now we can also upload images, which basically help us to illustrate the project to our potential token buyers, to our potential investors. I can upload any kind of documents that I have, basically, and images. So for example, I'll just take some illustrative images here for our biotech project. And I can even select one of them as my hero image, which is basically the main content image that is to be displayed on the platform later on. So we're just going to take these nice example images over here to illustrate our biotech startup. Most importantly, we can also upload any kind of documents. These can be, for example, white papers. In the case of security tokens, these can be investment contracts, terms of service, or any other kind of legal document that are required for your token type to be compliant. So yeah, for now, for the sake of simplicity as well, I will just upload any kind of document that I just have laying around here and just demonstrate how that whole thing works. Perfect. So let's have another look. We have our project information, we have uploaded some images, and we have uploaded our legally compliant documents. Now we can just hit the button, create project. And basically now in the background, the platform is setting everything up, preparing everything, uploading our images, uploading our documents, and making everything ready. Wonderful. Our project is created. That is great. Now we can proceed to the next step and get to what is maybe the heart of tokenization, namely we're going to create our own token. So you see, in practice, we have all different kinds of token standards we can select from. Again, for the sake of simplicity in the demo, we are just going to go with a simple ERC20 token right now. Okay, how we're going to call this token? Let's say, for example, we're just going to call it BioInnovate Mezzanine Grant. This is also the symbol. And we say in the first investment round, we want to mint 100,000 tokens. We're just going to enter this here. We can also select the chain now. Right now in our demo, this is all happening on our own custom ONINO testnet, which is basically a testing environment for our future ONINO blockchain mainnet. But in practice, if you want to, you could also choose any other kind of blockchain. All right, then we're just going to hit deploy token. And now we can just lean back and basically watch the platform do all of its magic. It's generating a token contract now. It's initiating the transaction. It's bringing everything on chain. It's wiring up everything with our project we have just created and is preparing the next steps. And we don't have to do anything, basically. We can just wait, and the tokenization platform is doing everything for us in the background. Wonderful. Now our token is created. You see, it took us like 1 minute to create our own token, the heart of tokenization. Perfect. So let's move on to the next step, which is basically telling the platform how we actually want to sell our token, right? And for this, we are going to create a new token sale. Here we can say, for example, give it a name and say Bio-Innovate Mezzanine Financing. And we can also add a short description. For example, this is our first tokenized financing round. We can also select when it's going to start. Let's say, for example, it's going to start today. Wonderful, right now, so we can just check it out. We can also set the end date and when the tokens should be released. And here we can also set our financials. In this case, we want to sell 100,000 tokens at $100 per token each. So in total, we want to raise exactly that amount we see here. We also see directly how many tokens we have to give out. We can also define, for example, a minimum ticket size or a maximum ticket size to control how many tokens our investors can hold in the end. We can also set a vesting schedule in the case of utility tokens, where you could, for example, distribute the issuing of tokens over time. And we can also set, for example, a referral program or whitelist our sale, so only certain individuals can participate in the sale. So we have everything here in a nice, neat little cockpit. We can define everything, how we want to sell our token. Just hit the Create Sale button, and we are good to go. And the last thing we now have to do is set up our own sale smart contracts, which basically means that we are gonna create a smart contract infrastructure now that allows users to deposit cryptocurrencies to buy our new tokens. So right now in the demo, we are just defining that people can buy the tokens with a test USDC on our own new testnet. In production, you can of course use any kind of stablecoin for people to pay, basically. Now we're just gonna hit the Set Up Sale Contract button. Just gonna quickly confirm it. And then we can, again, lean back and watch the ONINO tokenization platform do all of its magic. It's now configuring all the parameters, setting up all the details of the sale we have just defined. It's wiring up our smart contract infrastructure with our token and our project, synchronizing everything in the background. And we can just lean back and watch. And the platform is doing all of the rest for us. Wonderful. So we see our tokenization project is now completely set up. Super cool. I think it took us around like not even 5 minutes to set up our own first tokenization project. And now let's head over to the project page and see what our users can see and how they can buy the tokens. Then have a look at the other perspective. So we're just gonna click on View the Project page. Wonderful. And now we see this nice little home page of our own project. We see the nice hero image we have set. We see the title. We see basically the summary here. We can again watch all of the project details we added here. We can see all of the details regarding the sale. Basically, when does it start? When does it end? What are the different ticket sizes? We can again view all of the details in here. We can see all of our legal documents, for example, white papers, investment contracts, and so on. And of course, most importantly, we have this nice little widget over here with which we can later on then buy our own tokens. Also, when a user then has bought the token, they can just move down here to My Purchases, where we have a nice little overview where you can see all of the tokens you have bought, as well as a discussion forum, which is basically for in-app community building. So right now here, everybody interested in our Bio-Innovate project could get into discussion, discuss with others, ask any questions they would have to the team, and so on, and can just basically have an open communication platform directly within the tokenization platform. Wonderful. So we see we have our beautifully designed, nice little project page in here, and can now set it up fully for everyone to buy our tokens. Great. Now let's have a look at what else users can do. Let's say, for example, now I have now invested and bought some tokens. Then I can just hit the user tab in here. I can just click the portfolio tab, for example. Perfect. Here we see our nice portfolio dashboard where we can see the value of all tokens we have bought, the history so far, and even if we sell tokens to others, for example, we can also see all of these purchases and transactions here in one clean, nice dashboard. And what we can also do as a user is we can go to the referral program, where we can basically, with one click, create our own referral link. And if we find a cool tokenization project and want to recommend this to our friends or colleagues, we can just do so by sending them our referral link. Basically, on the one hand, this brings the advantage for me as a user that I can get some referral shares, basically, and can get a share when somebody buys with my referral link. For example, I can see here, in case I refer a friend, I get a bonus. In this case, it's ONI tokens. And yeah, as a wonderful aspect as well for the project issuing the token, this is of course a wonderful means to increase traction on their platform and increase the traction on their token sale. Wonderful. So as you have seen in our nice little demo here, tokenization often is a hustle when it comes to technical infrastructure, when it comes to compliance. But the ONINO tokenization platform is here to change all of that and give you and everybody else a way to really easily tokenize any kind of real-world asset while being fully compliant and don't having to worry about the underlying technical infrastructure. Let us know what you think, and if you want to, feel free to explore it yourself. And yeah, look forward to a lot more demo videos and a lot more explainers coming soon for the ONINO tokenization platform. Bye-bye.